In what's often called Southeast Asia's paradise, everything you think you know about Asia can be completely overturned. Thailand is a country where even the most ordinary street corners hide stories that tourists will find hard to believe. The following 15 facts will force you to see Thailand from a completely different perspective. So, are you ready to visit the land of smiles and see for yourself? Number 1. Southeast Asia's leading tourism and trade hub. Located right in the heart of Southeast Asia, Thailand occupies a strategic position on the Indochina Peninsula, directly bordering 4 countries: Laos, Cambodia, Myanmar, and Malaysia. From Bangkok, it only takes a few hours by road to reach other countries, a rarity in many parts of the world, making Thailand a natural transit point between mainland Southeast Asia and the Malay Peninsula. This geographical advantage has transformed Thailand into a leading trade and tourism hub in the region. In 2024, the country welcomed approximately 39.9 million international visitors, nearly the population of Canada, generating over $66 billion in revenue, the highest in Southeast Asia. Every day, Bangkok's airports handle over 100,000 passengers, with Suvarnabhumi Airport consistently ranking among the world's busiest airports in terms of international traffic, reflecting Thailand's central aviation role. With an area of 513,120 km², Thailand ranks 50th globally in terms of land size and 3rd in Southeast Asia after Indonesia and Myanmar. The country's topography stretches from the mountainous northern region, with the 2,565-meter high Doi Inthanon Peak, where winter temperatures can drop below 10 degrees Celsius, to the Chao Phraya River Delta in the central region. The territory is surrounded by over 3,200 kilometers of coastline and approximately 1,230 islands of varying sizes. Many coastal locations have served as settings for famous films such as The Beach, James Bond, and Pirates of the Caribbean, contributing to the country's global image. Its coastline, longer than the U.S. East Coast, has allowed Thailand to develop a diverse marine tourism ecosystem, ranging from luxury resorts to budget-friendly backpacking, attracting a large number of Western tourists year-round to Phuket, Krabi, and Koh Samui. Thailand has a tropical monsoon climate with stable temperatures ranging from 28 to 35 degrees Celsius and 2 distinct seasons, the rainy season and the dry season. Thanks to its relatively stable weather and lack of a cold winter, the country virtually doesn't have a low tourist season, allowing the tourism industry to maintain a steady stream of revenue instead of relying on short-term peaks like many temperate countries. By 2025, Thailand's population is projected to reach approximately 72 million, ranking 4th in Southeast Asia. Around 10 to 20% of the population is of Chinese origin, the highest percentage in the region, creating a deep cultural blend. This is evident in Yaowarat, the world's largest Chinatown, where Chinese commerce, cuisine, and religious practices have directly influenced Bangkok's urban life for over a century. Thai is the official language, with 44 consonants, 32 vowels, and 5 tones. According to the U.S. Institute of Foreign Affairs, English speakers need approximately 2,200 hours of study to become proficient in Thai, placing it in the category of difficult languages to access. However, in major tourist cities, English is still widely used, and Thailand currently has one of the largest English-speaking tourism workforces in Asia, making it easier for international tourists to access and fully experience the vibrant life of the Land of Smiles. Number 2. The friendliest country in Asia. Upon exiting the immigration area, many tourists immediately recognize the hallmarks of Thai culture through the smiles and the Y gesture, hands clasped in front of the chest accompanied by a slight bow. This isn't merely a formal ritualistic gesture, but reflects how Thais view social relationships. The concept of krengjai, meaning always considering the feelings of others and avoiding causing trouble, directly impacts daily behavior. Vendors thank you even for selling just a mango. Tuk-tuk drivers proactively help those in need. For Thais, a smile is the most effective tool for maintaining harmony. This friendly spirit isn't limited to major tourist areas. It's widespread in rural regions. According to Expat Insider 2024, 83% of foreigners living in Thailand believe the people there are extremely friendly, higher than the global average. The roots of this lie in Theravada Buddhism, where values such as compassion, patience, and respect for others are practiced from the family to the school. Many schools in Thailand integrate meditation and basic Buddhist teachings into daily life, contributing to shaping social behavior from an early age. It is the human element that makes many tourists return to Thailand multiple times. Beyond the beaches and temples, the feeling of safety and being welcomed as a regular visitor is a major differentiating factor. For long-term expatriates, Thailand is often considered one of the easiest countries to integrate into in Asia, especially for older adults or retirees. This open-minded spirit is also clearly reflected in modern life. While in the US, many women worry about the risks of using dating apps, in Thailand, Tinder is often seen as a social networking tool rather than purely dating. Users are less pressured by appearances or social status, reflecting a tolerant and flexible society. This aligns with Thailand's social structure, where harmony is prioritized over direct confrontation. Thailand is also Asia's LGBTQ+ hub. In 2025, it will legalize same-sex marriage, becoming the first country in Southeast Asia to do so. The annual Miss International Queen competition in Pattaya symbolizes freedom and individual identity. Bangkok, in particular, is the capital of hospitals specializing in gender reassignment surgery. Approximately 3,500 gender reassignment surgeries are performed there annually, at a cost only 50% of that in the US or Europe. Renowned doctors like Dr. Kamal Pansritam have performed over 10,000 surgeries. Number 3. Thai women are the beauty center of the region. Thai women are often seen as a balanced blend of tradition and modernity. Their beauty stems from gentleness, harmony, and naturalness, with their light brown skin, delicate features, and especially their iconic Thai smile. Thailand is called the Land of Smiles, not only for its hospitality, but also because their smiles convey respect, emotional restraint, and the Krengjai spirit, always maintaining face for others. Thai women's fashion is influenced by Japan, Korea, and the West, yet retains an East Asian character. They favor bright colors like yellow, pink, or turquoise, associated with good fortune and positive energy in Buddhism. Their clothing is typically light, airy, and suitable for the tropical climate, while still maintaining sophistication and elegance. Thais believe that the eyes reflect the soul, so women often pay close attention to eyeliner and mascara to create a clear, defined look without being overly heavy. Their radiance stems from a lifestyle focused on skincare, healthy eating, and a cheerful spirit. This is reflected in the United Nations happiness surveys, where Thailand consistently ranks among the happiest countries in Asia. Thailand is a regional beauty hub with over 30 representatives who have reached the top of Miss Universe and Miss World, and is also among the top 10 countries with the largest cosmetic surgery industry in the world according to ISAP's 2023. Each year, more than 1.2 million cosmetic procedures are performed, with over 30% being performed by foreign clients, primarily concentrated in Bangkok and Phuket. Currently, more than half of university students in Thailand are female. They are economically independent, socially confident, yet maintain the humility of Buddhist culture. In love, they value respect and harmony more than material possessions. In tourist areas, approximately 7 to 9% of women marry foreigners, reflecting an open and multicultural society. On dating apps, Thai women often take the initiative, viewing it as a way to socialize and connect culturally. Number 4. The place with the most temples and pagodas in the world. Thailand is one of the few countries in the world where temples are so prevalent in daily life. There are over 41,000 temples nationwide, with more than 33,000 still in operation. Whether in the city center or a remote mountainous area, a temple can be found within a few kilometers of a residential neighborhood. For Thais, temples are not only places of worship but also schools, community centers, and venues for social activities. Most local festivals, charitable activities, and moral education are directly linked to temples, making them the spiritual heart of each community. In Thai, the word wat means place of learning, reflecting the long-standing educational role of temples. Each structure tells its own story, from porcelain-covered temples and gold-plated temples to centuries-old teak temples. The multi-tiered curved roofs, colossal Buddha statues, and spires reflect the intermingling of Khmer, Lana, Ayutthaya, and Ratanakosin periods. The most striking symbol is Wat Arun, or the Temple of Dawn, situated on the Chao Phraya River. The temple is adorned with millions of 19th-century Chinese porcelain fragments recycled from merchant ships. When sunlight shines on it, the temple's surface shimmers, symbolizing enlightenment and new beginnings. Wat Arun is also one of the rare structures whose beauty changes dramatically throughout the day. Many temples in Thailand are gilded with real gold, not to show off wealth, but because gold symbolizes wisdom, merit, and purity in Buddhism. The image of temples appearing on the baht currency demonstrates that religion is inseparable from economic life and national identity. Even in modern life, temples continue to serve as spiritual anchors amidst rapid urbanization. Although it has no official religion, approximately 95% of Thailand's population follows Theravada Buddhism, placing the country among the world's largest Buddhist communities. The tradition of men taking a short ordination before marriage is considered a significant transition in life. Even the royal family maintains this ritual, notably King Rama IX, who was ordained at Wat Bawaniwet. For Thais, maturity is not just about achieving social status, but about learning to understand oneself and control one's mind. Number 5. Pattaya, Thailand's most popular tourist destination. Pattaya is one of the rare cities in Thailand that possesses two distinct faces. By day, it's a vibrant seaside city with long sandy beaches, cruise ships, and crowds of people flocking from Bangkok. At night, Pattaya transforms into a dazzling entertainment hub. Few know that it was once just a small fishing village on the Gulf of Thailand until the 1960s, when American soldiers in the Vietnam War chose Pattaya as a short-term retreat. The arrival of these tourists laid the foundation for the entire entertainment industry that followed, transforming the tranquil sea into a bustling center of activity day and night, and earning it the nickname Las Vegas of Asia. During the day, Pattaya maintains its image as a resort destination. Tourists can swim, snorkel at Koh Lan Island, or visit the temples and Buddha statues on Phra Tam Nak Hill overlooking the Gulf of Thailand. Amidst the bustling tourist scene, the city maintains the familiar Thai hospitality, evident in the gentle smiles and respectful Y gestures. As night falls, Walking Street transforms into a vibrant hub with loud music, neon signs, and constantly active outdoor stages. Transgender performers each evening have become a familiar part of the streetscape. They perform not only for income, but also to showcase their confidence and individuality, drawing admiring glances from many tourists. For many, this is their first time experiencing transgender performing arts in a public space in such an open manner. Two popular cabaret shows, Tiffany's Show and Alcazar Show, have helped promote the image of Thai transgender artists beyond national borders. Ticket prices typically range from around $17 to over $50, increasing on weekends, during Songkran, and during peak seasons. Although prostitution is prohibited by law, the existence of a gray area often associates Pattaya with a controversial image. In recent years, the city government has stepped up reforms, closing or converting many bars into cafes, spas, and restaurants. The goal is to reposition Pattaya as a diverse tourist city suitable for families, retirees, and international visitors staying for extended periods. In 2024, Chonburi province alone welcomed over 25 million visitors and generated revenue exceeding 260 billion baht. This figure places Pattaya among the most popular destinations in Thailand and shows that the city is entering a new phase of transformation where entertainment is no longer the only focus. Number 6. Strange facts about Thailand. Every day at 8 a.m. and 6 p.m., the Thai national anthem plays simultaneously throughout the country, from schools and ports to train stations and central squares. As the music begins, crowds immediately stop, stand at attention, and bow. Although not legally required, approximately 95% of the population voluntarily performs this ritual as a cultural reflex that has existed since the 1930s. For many Thais, this is not a political act, but an expression of collective discipline and national unity. In this context, Thailand once garnered global attention with an unbelievable story. A dog was promoted to the rank of Air Force General. Air Chief Marshal Fufu, the pet of King Rama X when he was crown prince, was dressed in military uniform and attended official ceremonies. After his death, Fufu even received a 4-day funeral. To outsiders, this seems illogical, but in Thai society, this story represents the absolute symbolic power of the monarchy. Every action involving the king is sacred and outside the realm of public debate. In 2022, Thailand became the first country in Asia to legalize cannabis, aiming for medical use and economic stimulus. Just 2 years later, the government reversed course, banning recreational cannabis use in public. This rapid shift reflects the internal struggle of Thai society between modern liberal trends and Buddhist ethical values, between economic ambition and concerns about long-term social impact. Another aspect of this tolerance is Thailand's recognition of more than 15 genders within its administrative and school systems. Citizens have the right to define their own gender, from male, female, transgender, bisexual, to non-binary. This makes Thailand a safe space for diversity in Asia. The foundation of this acceptance stems from Theravada Buddhism, with its philosophy of non-self and non-discrimination, emphasizing that human value lies in the mind, not in physical form. However, amidst this open society, very strict traditional rules still exist. In Thailand, going out without underwear is considered impolite and offensive, violating public morality. In Thai culture, modesty is a measure of self-respect and politeness. Individual freedom is accepted, but it must always remain within the boundaries of not harming community harmony. Number 7. The country that existed 543 years earlier. When looking at shopping receipts or train tickets in Thailand, many tourists are surprised to see the year printed as 2568 instead of 2025. This is because Thailand uses the Buddhist calendar, which is calculated from the time of the Buddha's parinirvana, approximately 543 years earlier than the Gregorian calendar. Therefore, the year 2025 according to international standards corresponds to the year 2568 according to the Buddhist calendar. For Thais, time is not just a measure, but also a spiritual flow closely tied to Buddhism. Despite entering an era of modernization, Thailand maintains this ancient calendar system as a way of preserving its identity. The Buddhist calendar appears in administrative documents, schools, temple schedules, and even on everyday bills. The parallel use of both calendar systems reflects how Thai society allows tradition and modernity to coexist rather than rejecting each other. In the 21st century, Thai Buddhism is also strongly adapting to technology. Many monks use Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube to spread teachings, encourage charitable work, and raise funds through crowdfunding. Inside the temples, iPads, projectors, and digital platforms are used to teach scriptures, organize meditation sessions, and manage daily life. Some online Dharma teaching channels attract hundreds of thousands of followers, especially young people living in urban areas. This adaptation extends to the healthcare sector, with some monks openly supporting medical cannabis, viewing it as a means of assisting in treatment rather than something absolutely forbidden. However, this is accompanied by controversial paradoxes. Some young monks have been found flaunting designer goods, driving luxury cars, or live streaming to earn money. These images raise questions about the boundaries between monastic life, personal fame, and the allure of the digital economy. Perhaps Thai Buddhism is entering a crucial testing phase, where faith must learn to coexist amidst technology, materialism, and increasing personal freedom. Even a religion that has existed for over 2 millennia must find a way to adapt in the world of smartphones, social media, and modern consumer lifestyles. Number 8. The royal family has the strictest laws in the world. For Thais, the king is not only the head of state, but also a sacred symbol of stability and loyalty. The image of the king is ubiquitous, from currency and schools to government offices and movie theaters, where audiences stand up to sing the national anthem before a film begins. This reverence dates back to 1932, when Thailand became a constitutional monarchy, and the monarchy shifted to a symbolic role in the nation's spiritual life. In modern history, the most revered king was Bhumibol Adulyadej, who reigned for over 70 years. He was known for his simple lifestyle, often appearing alongside farmers and directly participating in development projects. Thousands of programs related to irrigation, agriculture, education, and healthcare made him a symbol of resilience and humility. When he died in 2016, over 12 million people paid their respects during a year of national mourning, and his cremation in Bangkok attracted over 200,000 attendees. Later, the throne was passed to Maha Vajiralongkorn. In contrast to his father, Rama X had a lavish and controversial lifestyle. He spent much of his time in Germany, owned 38 airplanes, over 300 luxury cars, and 52 yachts, with an estimated fortune of $40 billion, making him the richest monarch in the world. What shocked the people even more was his personal lifestyle, which differed greatly from royal tradition. He openly had multiple wives, often appeared with his concubines at public events, and even promoted his pet dog, Fufu, to the rank of Air Force General, with a funeral held 4 days after his death. For Thais, this was perplexing, as they traditionally viewed the royal family as a model of morality and humility. Nevertheless, royal symbols remained present throughout Thailand. Images of the king were displayed prominently. Yellow lights illuminated royal birthdays, and people wore yellow to show their loyalty. In Thai culture, royal power is linked to the belief that blessings create legitimacy. This absolute reverence explains lèse majesté, one of the strictest laws in the world, with prison sentences ranging from 3 to 15 years for insulting the monarchy. Number 9. Mysterious places in Thailand. Right in the heart of modern Bangkok, there exists a space almost detached from the urban rhythm, the Teochew Chinese Cemetery. This nearly 100-hectare cemetery was established in the late 19th century when the Teochew community migrated to Thailand for a living. Tens of thousands of ancient graves are crammed together amidst residential areas and high-rise buildings, many unmarked and uncared for. Locals believe that these unclaimed spirits are still present at night. On occasions like Qingming Festival or the full moon of the 7th lunar month, they bring incense, candles, fruit, and paper offerings, because in East Asian beliefs, death is not the end but a transition to another state of existence. Not far from the cemetery is an ancient temple often mentioned for its unexplained sounds occurring at night. Locals say that in the quiet space, sometimes the laughter or cries of children can be heard. Legend says this is the dwelling place of the souls of children who died too soon before completing their lives. On each full moon, people bring milk, sweets, and toys as offerings, considering it an act of compassion. In the heart of Bangkok lies the Sathorn Unique Tower, a 49-story abandoned building, often called the Ghost Tower. Once envisioned as a symbol of the city's luxury in the 1990s, it was abandoned after the 1997 Asian financial crisis. Since then, it has been associated with stories of unusual lights and echoing footsteps in the night. For many, the tower is not just an abandoned structure, but also a reminder of a period of rapid growth and the price of economic ambition. Bangkok is also associated with many folk legends that have existed for hundreds of years. Wat Mai Nak Phrakanong is related to the story of Mai Nak, a woman who died giving birth but whose spirit waited for her husband to return from battle. At Sanam Luang, the royal square once used for the cremation of kings, locals believe that ghostly figures in ancient royal attire can sometimes be seen appearing in the dead of night. These stories reflect how Thais view death not as a taboo, but as a natural part of the life cycle. Number 10. Famous places in Thailand. Bangkok is a place where sacredness and chaos coexist. The city boasts the gleaming golden-roofed royal palace, a legacy of the Chakri dynasty from 1782, and Kyosan Road, ablaze with neon lights, cold beer, and music that lasts until dawn. Just minutes after leaving Wat Pho, the ancient temple with its 46-meter-long reclining Buddha statue, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, one is immersed in a frenzied crowd. For the Thais, religion and pleasure are not opposing forces. Life is a balance between karma and joy. Bangkok, therefore, is not just the capital, but a mirror reflecting the two sides of humanity, both serene and driven by desire. To the south, Phuket, known as the Jewel of the Andaman Sea, boasts over 30 white sand beaches and attracts over 14 million international visitors annually. Onshore, Patong is vibrant all night long, while offshore, coral reefs and ancient fishing villages retain their pristine beauty. In stark contrast is Ayutthaya, the ancient capital that existed for over 600 years, recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1991 with over 289 hectares of historical sites. Phuket represents the joys of the body, while Ayutthaya is the tranquility of the soul. Many American tourists say they come to Phuket to enjoy freedom, but they will always remember Ayutthaya, where history and faith create a very different kind of weight. To the north, Chiang Mai is considered the spiritual soul of Thailand. Wat Phra That Doi Suthep, located on a mountaintop 1,056 meters high, is a pilgrimage site for millions every year. Despite the development of the digital world, Chiang Mai still maintains a slow pace of life with cafes nestled beside the monastery, the sound of trams mingling with the scent of incense. Further away is Pai, a small town in the Mai Hong Son Valley, often referred to as the Woodstock of Thailand. Amidst the mist and the sounds of folk music, visitors practice yoga, paint, meditate, and chat with strangers. Underwater, the Similan Islands, a group of 11 islands located southwest of Thailand, boast waters so clear you can see the seabed at depths of 30 meters. Divers call it the Coral Kingdom of Southeast Asia. The area has been designated a marine national park since 1982, a reminder that natural beauty is often accompanied by fragility. Right in the heart of Bangkok, Wat Saket, or the Golden Mountain Temple, is built on an artificial hill that was once the cremation site for thousands of victims of an 18th century plague. Even today, Thais still make pilgrimages there on the full moon, believing that the golden light of the pagoda can soothe restless souls. Number 11. 3 festivals are the pillars of Thailand's spiritual culture. Throughout Thailand, each region has festivals that reflect the beliefs, history, and worldview of its people. Among the hundreds of events held throughout the year, 3 festivals are often considered the most representative cultural pillars of the Thai spirit: the Surin Elephant Roundup, Songkran, and the Candle Festival. These 3 festivals represent 3 core values: strength, community joy, and inner peace, elements that have shaped Thai social identity for centuries. The Surin Elephant Roundup takes place in late November in Surin Province, in northeastern Thailand, and brings together over 200 elephants from across the country. Over 2 days, the elephants are adorned with silk, painted, and paraded through the central square before tens of thousands of spectators. Performances reenact ancient battles between Siam and Khmer, recalling a time when elephants were strategic weapons, symbols of power and loyalty. Many visitors consider this to be the world's largest elephant parade. For the locals, the festival is also a way to honor the centuries-old tradition of elephant taming in the Surin region. Compared to Songkran, the Surin Elephant Roundup has a more solemn and historically significant character. Songkran takes place from April 13th to 15th, marking the Buddhist New Year. During these days, major cities like Bangkok, Chiang Mai, and Pattaya transform into nationwide water festivals. In 2024, Thailand recorded over 14 million international visitors during Songkran, making it one of the most popular tourist events in Asia. While the vibrant water-splashing imagery attracts global media attention, the core meaning of Songkran lies in cleansing bad luck, renewing the spirit, and wishing for a lucky start. The initial water-splashing ritual was gentle and meant as a blessing, before evolving into the large-scale street festival it is today. The Candle Festival in Ubon Ratchathani takes place in the 7th lunar month, marking the beginning of the Buddhist rainy season retreat for monks. Thousands of artisans spend months crafting giant candles, up to 3 meters tall, intricately carved with images of Buddha, angels, and lotus flowers. As night falls, the golden candlelight illuminates the space, symbolizing wisdom, illuminating and dispelling ignorance. Unlike the boisterous Songkran or the majestic Surin, the Candle Festival offers a tranquil atmosphere where art and faith blend seamlessly. Number 12. The most expensive cup of coffee on the planet. In the Thai psyche, elephants are not only large animals of the tropical forest, but also spiritual symbols deeply intertwined with the nation's history. In Buddhism, elephants represent wisdom, strength, and loyalty. According to legend, Queen Maya dreamed of a white elephant carrying lotus flowers, foretelling the birth of the Buddha. From then on, the white elephant became a sacred symbol associated with the royal family and the ideal of enlightenment. In Thai culture, white elephants are not privately owned but are considered sacred national property. From the 19th to the early 20th century, the image of a white elephant appeared on the Siamese national flag. The red flag with a white elephant was used until 1917, before King Rama VI introduced the current tricolor flag. Although no longer appearing on the national flag, the image of the elephant remains widespread in Thai life, from postage stamps and coins to tourism symbols and familiar brands like Chang beer. In the past, elephants were an indispensable force in the military, used for hauling timber in forests, and as strategic tools on the battlefield. As forest cover dwindled and mechanized labor replaced traditional methods, the elephant population in Thailand declined rapidly. Currently, the country has only about 6,000 to 7,000 elephants, including both wild and domesticated ones. This decline has shifted the elephant from a symbol of strength to one in need of protection. Faced with this reality, many organizations and communities have protested against elephant riding and elephant shows for tourism. Replacing the old model are sanctuary areas, where visitors can only observe, feed, and bathe elephants in a near-natural environment. The image of the elephant has also entered the creative economy through black ivory coffee. Elephants eat Arabica coffee beans, and the natural enzyme digestion process reduces the bitterness of the beans. It takes approximately 33 kilograms of fruit to produce 1 kilogram of coffee, and the limited annual yield drives the price up to several $1,000s per kilogram. This type of coffee is considered one of the world's rarest products, combining biotechnology, luxury tourism, and conservation. A portion of the revenue is donated to a fund for elephant conservation and support for the Mahout community. Today, the nickname War Elephants of the Thai national football team continues to highlight the symbolic role of elephants in modern life. Although no longer appearing on the battlefield or national flag, elephants still represent strength, resilience, and the spirit of unity that has accompanied the Thai people for centuries. Number 13. Cuisine stimulates all the senses. Beyond tom yum, som tum, and mango sticky rice, Thai cuisine is a reflection of history and national spirit. For Thais, food is not just about satisfying the taste buds, but also a way to preserve collective memories of culture, religion, and national identity. Many dishes have been passed down through generations, remaining almost unchanged, like a living history. In the late 1930s, amidst economic pressures, Prime Minister Plaek Phibunsongkhram launched a campaign to encourage the consumption of domestic food. Pad Thai was chosen as the symbol, urging people to use domestically produced rice noodles instead of relying on imported rice. From a policy tool, Pad Thai gradually became a national dish. The rice noodles, stir-fried with eggs, peanuts, dried shrimp, tamarind, fish sauce, and chili, create a unique balance of sour, sweet, salty, and spicy flavors. In Chiang Mai, khao soi clearly reflects the long-standing cultural fusion of northern Thailand. This rich, spicy, coconut curry noodle dish, with its crispy egg noodles, originated along the ancient trade routes connecting Thailand with India and China. Khao soi is often featured in major festivals like Yi Peng and was even listed by CNN as one of the 50 best dishes in the world in 2022. For many, khao soi is like a miniature culinary map, where the mountainous climate, trade history, and local life blend together in a single bowl of noodles. In the arid Ayutthaya region of Gai Yang, grilled chicken served with sticky rice plays a central role in communal meals. The chicken is marinated with lemongrass, garlic, and fish sauce, then grilled over charcoal and shared on long bamboo tables. This way of eating reflects the spirit of bangkok, meaning gratitude and bonding among community members. From a dish associated with a resource-poor agricultural lifestyle, Gai Yang has now become an icon of ASEAN cuisine on the international tourism map. Number 14. Cost of living in Thailand. Thailand is not only attractive to tourists for short-term visits, but also a long-term residence destination for hundreds of thousands of expats. This appeal stems from its low cost of living, well-developed urban infrastructure, and relaxed pace of life, suitable for both remote workers and retirees. For many expats, Thailand offers a slower pace of life without sacrificing modern amenities. In Bangkok, a one-bedroom apartment in a modern apartment building near the BTS, Bangkok Express, typically costs around $400 to $500 per month, 60 to 70% less than in cities like New York or London. Utilities range from $50 to $80. High-speed internet is only about $15 to $25, sufficient for online meetings and heavy workloads. A monthly BTS or MRT pass costs around $40 to $60, while taxis or Grab for city trips are only $3 to $6. The widespread availability of bilingual signage and a network of international hospitals has virtually eliminated language and healthcare barriers. With a budget of $600 to $1,000 per month, one can live quite comfortably compared to many developed countries. This amount is sufficient for renting a comfortable apartment, eating out frequently, going to the gym, and taking short domestic trips. Street food costs only about $1 to $2 per dish, and European-style coffee is around $1.50, allowing for a flexible lifestyle without sacrificing personal experiences. It's worth noting that low cost doesn't equate to low quality of life. Thailand boasts fast fiber optic infrastructure, internationally standard hospitals, continuously upgraded apartments, friendly people, a warm climate year-round, and a high level of security. For American retirees, with the same monthly expenses, they can access better health care, larger homes, and a less stressful lifestyle. Therefore, many freelancers and retirees choose Bangkok, Chiang Mai, or Phuket as long-term residences. Flexible visas, a large expat community, and the ability to balance work and life make Thailand a practical choice. Here, you can work from your laptop by the beach, eat $2 pad Thai, stroll through night markets, and still save money, a lifestyle that is almost non-existent in many developed countries. Number 15. Things you need to know before traveling to Thailand. In Thailand, the use of body language is just as important as words. Thais communicate gently, avoiding unnecessary physical contact. Handshakes and hugs are reserved for very close relationships. Instead, the YI gesture, hands clasped in front of the chest and a slight bow, is used in most situations, from greetings to thanking and apologizing. Traditionally, the head is considered the most sacred and revered part of the body, so it is absolutely forbidden to touch another person's head, including children's. Conversely, the feet are considered inferior and should not be used to point at objects, touch other people, or point towards Buddha statues. When sitting, one should keep their legs neatly in place and avoid extending them towards the person opposite or the altar. Pointing at others or religious images is also considered impolite. These rules reflect Thai society's emphasis on self-control and avoiding causing embarrassment to others. Legally, Thailand has completely banned e-cigarettes since 2014. Bringing vapes into the country can result in fines of up to 30,000 baht or a maximum prison sentence of 5 years. Many Western tourists are often surprised by this regulation, as vaping is legal in many other countries. Thai cuisine is known for its strong spiciness. If you're not used to spicy food, you can say "my pet" to request a non-spicy version, or "nid noi" if you only want a mildly spicy one. At local markets, bargaining is part of the cultural experience and is often a fun form of communication. Sometimes a smile and a friendly attitude can prompt the seller to lower the price. For them, a successful transaction is not just about buying and selling, but about connecting two people. Finally, when attending massage parlors or nightlife activities, tourists should prioritize establishments with clear licenses and good reviews. Choosing the right location not only ensures safety, but also helps avoid unnecessary legal misunderstandings. Understanding and respecting local culture is key to enjoying Thailand fully, comfortably, and safely. These 15 facts are just the first glimpse into Thailand, where smiles, faith, and a sense of freedom go hand in hand. Whether captivated by the blue sea, ancient culture, or friendly people, Thailand always leaves you with reasons to return. The only question left is, are you ready to visit the land of smiles and discover it for yourself?